Welcome to another episode of the Chad Insights podcast. Today I have James McElfresh. This is the third time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure third or fourth.
Okay. Um, we're just gonna do what we do best and just go over some stories. First of all, uh, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room here, and talk about your experience with the dog bite.
Yeah, we'll update you on that. Well, yeah, I actually ended up getting rabies, so I've gotten 7 shots. Well, plus what was it? The tetanus shot.
Yep.
So, I mean, it was I think it was 5 shots the first day, or something like that. Like the first when I was in the hospital, because I had to go to the hospital because they wanted me to get checked. And well, next thing you know, it was like 4 days, then take another shot, and then I think 7 days, and then uh, uh, 10 days. I can't even remember.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, whatever. It don't matter. Well, I took that many shots. I
I
mean,
think it was about every 7 days you had to take
yeah,
another dose of something.
yeah. I mean, by the way, we do got a video.
Casually walking.
But
But yeah, that you see in the video, the dog like charges out of the front door. The thing is, like, do you even know like who that person was? If there was kids in the house or anything, there was a dog in a house that had rabies that came out of it and attacked you.
yeah, I don't even know, like, dude, bro, like, I might know him, but like, I know everybody, you know that, like around here. Um, I just really didn't pay attention who it was. Um, I was more focused on the dog at the time. You get what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I mean, you seen how it was. It was rotating around me, and then it took off, and then it came back at me because I started walking back towards the road. I didn't really pay attention.
rotating.
I didn't really pay attention to what the guy even was saying either, because all he said was, "I'm sorry," and I was like, dude, don't worry about it. Shit happens." You know what I mean? But then again, after I seen the video, I don't know, Chad. That was a little fucked up. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
well, messed up.
yeah, and it, yeah.
What?
I mean, you could cuss.
Okay, well,
I'm just telling you, don't make things rated R.
yeah. You get what you
Like.
mean. But okay, let's go to the second topic. Well, second topic that.
Yeah, what you got on your list over there?
Well, these are just bullshit stories that has happened over time between mostly me and
All right,
Chad.
they're bullshit stories. Don't take. None of them actually happened. They're bullshit.
No, they actually happen, but you get what I mean.
I don't.
But the first one actually was the first time I met your dad, and you actually had asked me, I think, to come cut grass at his house. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And this is the time when he lived up on
Nixon Ridge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, here me and Chad was messing around in the house, and well, they had a treadmill. This is the first time I ever actually jumped on a treadmill too. And I'm running on it, and I have it probably like on like 3, maybe, Chad. Well, Chad decides to jump it up to the highest.
10.
Yeah. Um, and I didn't even really see him do it. So all of a sudden it started taking off, and I'm running, you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, I go flying. And instead of me flying off the treadmill, I end up hitting my knees on the treadmill and then go flying the second time, and then I'm on the floor, like in front of it. So I had nowhere to go because my body was like pretty much where the treadmill is. So I'm pretty much trying to put my hands on the treadmill while it's running. You know what I mean? And we thought this was funny as shit. I mean, funny. But yeah. I mean, I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But I didn't expect it, But yeah. You want to say anything about that, Chad?
Well, no, yeah, you slipped, hit your knees off of the fucking treadmill, face planted, and flew the fuck off.
Yeah.
It was a pretty, it was like a jackass movie. We really should have had it on
Hey, dude.
video.
Actually, tell you the truth. You saying jackass. That fucking donkey. The side of the
Oh, God. The
Dude.
neighbor's donkey.
Actually, you could call a fucking jackass automatically because you know why? Well, probably at the same time, he was probably outside going, "Yah!" You know what I mean? Because that motherfucker would not shut the fuck up. Every time we walk out the door, dude, you know.
Yeah, it's like the most annoying donkey ever.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know if donkeys are normally that annoying or not. It might be a normal occurrence.
Yeah. But
Man, these socks are way too big for me.
all right. On the second thing on the list. All right.
Socks. That was the second thing on the list, James.
It's third. Sorry.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I know, dude. I need more sleep, but I'm good.
I don't know if it's asleep.
But the third thing actually on the list is this was when we was way younger. Way younger. And we was probably in middle school. I think it was middle school, right when we hit middle school. You get what I mean? Because I think that was the second time me and
Jim Bob
hooked up. Oh, we gotta erase that. When I hooked up with
Jim Bob.
And turn around here, it was like the second time we hooked it up at the time. And what happened is she was texting me and she wanted me to send.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I was like, where in the fuck is this story going?
Yeah. So
All right.
they had to.
Why don't we like announce it?
What do you mean? Like the name?
Dick pic install.
All right. Well, see, you said PG.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
That's.
All
I
right.
mean, I'm not. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah. All right.
Is that too much?
I don't know. Because it's just the way you said.
The things I'm talking about.
Never mind. Let's not talk this on here. What? Okay.
Well, okay, all right. We'll bleep this out.
Okay.
The stuff I'm talking about is like talking about somebody having a huge
Oh, I
fucking
ain't
like
talking
all
about
kinds of
that.
shit like that. You know what I mean?
We don't talk
Now,
sex.
whenever you talk about hooking up, you probably shouldn't say that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
But I mean, I don't know about the dick picking. Dick picking stuff should be all right.
all right. All right. We'll race all that, and then start with.
No, matter of fact, we'll keep it. Just edit it out. All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, it's called dick pic install. Well, turn around. I started dating this girl, and there we broke up, and then turn around. This is the second time we started dating. All right. Well, turn around. She was texting me that pretty much like phone sexing, sex texting. You know what I mean? And well, at the time,
Sexting.
yes, yes. Well, turn around. I just uh, Chad had this phone, and I was using it at the time. And at the time, I didn't know that if you took pictures, it installed on his phone.
Well, yeah,
Well,
it saves.
yes, it like automatically saved. And well, she finally talked me into it about after like 2 hours, and I finally took a picture, you know. And well, that whole fucking night, I'm panicking, and I mean like panicking, like I can't get this fucking picture off his phone. I've deleted it like 6 times, and the motherfucker would pop straight back up, and I'm just like, God damn it, God damn it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, Chad's gonna want this phone in the fucking morning. Like, I need to get this picture off the fucking phone. Well, of course, the first thing you do, Chad, you wake up and what do you do?
Well, my phone to text my girlfriend.
Yep. And I'm like, no, you ain't getting this. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, you ain't getting your phone. And then next thing you know, he's like, give me my fucking phone. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
Chad.
Motherfucker, I paid for minutes on that thing.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just like, Chad, you don't understand. And he's like I literally had to explain to him what the fuck happened. And like, he's like, you son of a bitch, you know, like. So he literally had to go and figure out how to remove my picture. And I mean, that's messed up because I ain't gonna lie. He's the only guy that's probably only seen my shit, and that's fucking messed up in a way because the way it happened. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't even remember it, but I remember it happening.
Yeah.
I just remember you had to click the three little dots and go scroll down and click delete.
Mm.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
But dude,
I don't know why you couldn't figure that out.
Dude, I deleted it 6 different times and it kept coming back up. I'm not shitting you, Chad. But um, you want to start this one off? The first
Well, I'm
one?
not telepathic. You gotta hand me the
Well,
note or something.
number 4.
Oh, it's not number 5.
No.
Doing this out of sequence.
Oh yeah, we'll do this out.
Yeah, all right. So, all right. One day, my mom comes outside and she sees James barefoot, no shirt, running as fast as he fucking could down the street. No explanation, nothing. And she just come inside. She goes, "Hey, James is running down the street without any shoes or fucking shoes on, no shoes or shirt on. Do you know what's going on? And I was like, I don't fucking know. So I walk out front. James is nowhere to be seen. Nothing. I'm like, all right, then I guess I'll go inside. And then come to find out, there was a hit and run right up the street.
Yep. Okay. Well, my neighbor had a truck. Okay. And well, this dude, I don't even know if it was a female or a guy. I can't even remember. But they ended up hitting the back of the truck so hard that it ripped the whole front end of their car off. And I don't even know how the fuck they kept going, telling you the truth. They backed up the car, turned around, and took off. Well, instantly, I'm on the porch and, like, well, actually, I'm, like, in my doorway, you know what I mean, like, of my house and where my porch is. And I forget what I'm doing, and mom's yelling, like, hey, look, motherfucker, stop. Well, here, I take off the porch. I have maybe short. I think it was like shorts on. I'm pretty sure. Because I thought I was in my boxers, and mom said no, you was on your shorts. But no. Um, Turn around. I took off across the uh road after the vehicle. Well, here he passed me, so I ended up going across the sidewalk and then ended up hitting the curb. And because I'm barefoot, there's a nip in the fucking curb. I end up hitting the concrete face first. Well, it doesn't even bother me. I just get up, start running after the car. Well, they take a left turn on 10th Street, and then they go down by the armory, and I'm still right behind them, like keeping up. I don't even know how, Dad. Like, I'm cussing them fuck out. Like, stop, motherfucker, stop, you stupid motherfucker. You know what I mean? Well, they turn towards Ninth and past your mom's. You know. Well, turn around. I'm coming past your mom's, and I know your mom probably heard me. You stupid motherfucker. You know what I mean? And everything. I'm running as hard as I can, bro. And, well, they dipped between the alley where, that's why you didn't see me, Chad, is because we ended up going through that alley right up above your street. And, well, remember where that church person lived?
Church person.
The one that was a preacher. Right above from where your mom lives.
Oh, okay. It was like my mom's neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
forgot all about
they
him.
pulled in right between their two cars. Okay. And I ran past them, and I'm sitting there looking back and forth like, dude, I was right behind them. How he fucking disappeared like this? You know what I mean? So something told me stop and stop running and look around. You know what I mean? Well, here I'm looking, see if they went the other opposite way. Well, I'm literally standing in front of that preacher's house. And all of a sudden, I look over and I see the bumper sticking out, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, plain sight, bro. Like, I mean, it's like this fucking far. Oh, well, you know, from the from where it's originally place is. Well, instantly I looked at him. I said, "Yeah, you motherfucker." You know, I said, "You think you're fucking smart, huh?" Well, instantly, the other person that came down the street ended up blocking them in. Well, they they seen me ended up falling on the concrete, and they was following me in the vehicle. You know what I mean? To see what was going on. Well, Actually, they seen where the car hit the truck, but they was about a block away. It's actually a person that we went to school with, Chad, that that blocked him in. But here he was too pussy to keep his car there because he was afraid that the person was gonna hit his car. You know, so he's backing up, and he almost lets him out. But whenever he lets him out, boom, the cops showed up,
Yeah.
and I was like, "That's that's what you get for fucking hit and run, bro." You know what I mean?
I think he knows what you mean. All right. Graduation drinking.
That's you.
So a bunch of my friends decided to come to my graduation party. We were having it at my mom's house, and we like right across the alley. My cousin used to live like right next door to us, and they'd always have a fire out there, and they'd always have drinking parties and stuff. This is the first time that I ever drank a beer. Um, it was literally my high school graduation day. Well, not day, but like party. Um, so I was there. I had like one or two beers. Like I didn't even like go hog wild or anything, but everybody else almost did. My cousin got really messed up. Not my cousin who lived there, but my other cousin who was visiting because it was graduation. But anyways, he got really messed up, and one of my other friends was laying on the floor. I used to like my bedroom used to be in the attic of my mom's house, and the door was probably every bit of 100 pounds. Well, how heavy would you say that door is? I mean,
Oh, it's
it was a heavy
yeah,
door.
yeah.
Well, my buddy was sleeping in front of it. We were. I mean, he was sleeping in front of it. Well, my cousin
Oh, okay.
slammed that door.
I know what you're talking
Well,
about
my
now.
buddy's in the middle of a conversation talking to us. Yeah, he's talking. Then all of a sudden, that door slams open and it hits him. And my cousin comes up there. He goes, "You mother fuckers up here watching porn without me. Nobody's watching anything. We're trying to sleep." And my buddy's on the floor just talking out of his ass because we're all tired. But he stops. As soon as the door hits him, he stops talking. And my cousin Anthony just walks back to the back fucking uh, bed. I had like 3 beds in my bedroom. And he just passes out. He's done. So we're all laying there for about, I don't know, 15 minutes. Maybe it was like more like 5 minutes or so. And all of a sudden, my buddy starts talking exactly where he left off in the middle of the sentence. So I think that door knocked him out with how hard it hit him. But yeah, that was a pretty fun day. That was like they had like I stole like a 6-pack or whatever and put it in my dresser, and I've never like been one to drink, especially like I drink for recreational like if I'm around people, but like to drink by myself, I just don't do it. And so that beer sat uh in my what you call it? Oh, Jesus, I just said it.
You dressing?
Yeah, my dresser for like weeks, months, like skunked, bad beer. My parents ended up finding it, and they were like, "Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna throw this out." Um, but yeah, and way, 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 way back in the day, man. I mean, like back in grade school. My cousin uh, and I used to make YouTube videos. We used to make like dumb YouTube videos, little YouTube videos, which God only knows what account that was on and what happened to those videos and stuff. I mean, they're just like gone in the wind. But one of them was um, we had this long video of us doing like what was that, like a train, like where we all like,
I think so. I
and then
can't.
it was like music playing and we were like
Yeah,
dancing and stuff.
yeah.
But my cousin, he decided in front of the camera to put his feet up behind his head, both of them, and start screaming
Mm-hmm.
frantically, "I'm having a baby! I'm having a baby!"
Yeah.
And while he's fucking screaming, my mom walks in the room and is like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And I mean, she's like, "What the hell?"
Okay.
But it was
Not to cut you off, but
you cut me off.
I am. I think you was playing piano that time when he did that, and then because you standing like right beside him, and then he was sitting on your piano um
Bench.
bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was in a
Yeah.
computer chair.
No, no, it was on the piano bench.
Oh.
Yeah, because he actually laid back on his back and did it. You know what I mean? And you was playing that tune that you always played.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Actually, you need to play that again, like on his, because
It's probably copywritten, I would assume.
you sure?
No, I'm not sure, but
I thought you just made that one up with your head. But go ahead and continue with the story. Sorry.
I, I think I did make it up with my head, but I'm sure somebody else has come up with that rhythm
Yeah.
and copywritten it and patented it or whatever. Um, yeah. So this is gonna go. This is gonna be a long one. This is gonna be a real long one here. So my grandfather used to like to sleep around. He loved to sleep around with old ladies. No, actually, they weren't old ladies. They were ladies that were my dad's age, which made it very awkward. So the old folk towers. I think every place has them. He would hop from old folk tower to old folk tower because he would get in relationships with older women and end up breaking up, causing drama, causing all kinds of problems, all kinds of drama all the time. Well, finally, he freaking did it to the point where he couldn't move into another place. So he called my dad and my uncle. He said, "Hey," and also me. He said, "Hey, are you guys able to move me to Mountsville into the Golden Towers?" Because that's what ours is called, is the Golden Towers. We're like, yeah, we could do that. That's fine. I wasn't able to go the first day because I had to work. But my dad and my uncle, they went down to the hotel that he was staying at because that's where he was. He was staying in the hotel at the time. Well, when they pulled up outside the hotel, there were cops everywhere. And they were kind of like, "Oh fuck, I hope this isn't for, you know, my pat, well, my pap, and of course it was. And then they come to find out this was a story that my grandfather gave the police. He said two women knocked on his hotel door. He answered it. They asked him for diaper money. He said, I don't have any money. So what ended up happening was, I guess this is gonna be like rated R. I'm gonna say it anyway. Should I? I mean, it's good content. I don't know. The one woman got down and started sucking his dick, while the other one went while the one was distracting my grandfather. The other one went behind him and stole his wallet with all of his belongings. Like all of the money. So, when he was telling the police officer this, the police officer responded with, "Sir, unfortunately, you cannot tell us that because that is considered a form of prostitution." And yeah, so they weren't able to do anything about it. So he just lost his wallet. Well, then he ends up coming. No, he actually ends up staying with my uncle for a while, which I remember because he got into the liquor cabinet and then fought the dog. He got really fucked up and decided to fight the dog, and the dog won, and he ended up fucking face first on the ground. That was a whole big ordeal. And then my uncle's like, he can't stay here anymore. This is getting ridiculous. But this was just like in the meantime until we were able to get everything settled with the Golden Towers. So then we go down to we are going down to his house, and my dad had rented a U-Haul, and we were picking a U-Haul up in Fairmont. We were going to take it to his house, load it up, and head to Moundsville. Well, in the process, we were taking my vehicle at the time, which was a 2012 Chevy Volt. And on the way down there, I got 2 flat tires at the same time. I'll never forget this. I had to pull off, and I just ended up driving. I just ended up driving off the exit completely and going to this Monroe muffler. And they were like, "Oh yeah, you gotta get 4 new tires." I ended up dropping like, oh fuck, I can't even remember. It was like $800 on 4 new tires, which sucked. But then we ended up going down there, renting a U-Haul. I don't know if you were with me, James.
You called me up, and we ended up going down and moving. And trust me,
Yeah.
I remember that day clearly because I blew my stack with everybody. Remember? Right whenever we was moving stuff and everybody was getting in the way and everybody was just standing around and I was like,
Yep.
we're supposed to get this shit fucking done.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, calm down. And I'm like, no, let's get this shit done.
Yeah.
And
I do remember that.
yeah.
We ended up, moving him up this way. We actually had to keep the U-Haul for like an extra week.
Yeah, something like that.
Because the apartment wasn't officially ready for him to move in. And he ended up staying with me.
Yeah.
And the, second or third night?
Yeah, something like that. And I was staying there.
So my wife and I just got married. So my wife never lived with me until after we got married. And this was when she first moved in. Um and yeah. You go ahead.
All right, yeah. Let's say this. Me and Chad and his pap ended up stopping at Circle K.
Marathon.
No, oh, well,
It was
yeah.
marathon.
Marathon, yeah. Well, turn around. I was a dumbass. I introduced him to Four Locos because he wanted a beer. And he said he wants to get drunk. And I was like, well, hell, if you drink a Four Loco, it'll fucking tear you up, you know? Well, he didn't listen to me because I told him, I was like, you might want to drink only one Four Loco. Well, he grabs two, you know, and I grabbed two, all right.
And I grabbed two.
Yeah. Well, we ended up drinking that night, pretty much. And, well, we did. But here, he ended up drinking like one. And, well, Chad decides to go upstairs and go to bed. Well, Chad knows me. I don't bother him or Molly whenever they go to bed or anything like that. Like, do I, Chad? Like,
No.
that's no disrespect. It's just I don't do that crap, you know. Well, here, turn around.
You
Here,
went up in my room.
yeah, I went up in his room because what happened is his pap ended up turning on me. I don't know why. Like, he was literally sipping on the second one, and he just looks at me and he goes, "Where's my son?"
Where the fuck's my son at?
And then he's like, "Where's my fucking grandson?" And I'm just like, okay.
Mind you, I had to work in the morning. I had to work at like 4 in the fucking
Yeah,
morning.
yeah. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? And he goes, "I'm going to punch you in the fucking face." And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to go get Chad because if not, I'm going to kick the living shit out of you. And, you know, like, and I didn't say that to him, but I was just thinking about it. And then I was like, no, respectfully, this is Chad's house. I'm not doing this. I'm going to get Chad. Instantly, I go upstairs and Molly answers me. And she's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I need Chad now." And then instantly, Chad heard me say that, and he kind of crawls over and goes, "What?" And I was just like, "Chad, you better get up and get your pap right now because this shit's going sour real quick. Like, if not, I'm going to beat him up." Well, here we end up hitting the bottom steps. This is all I remember is he starts acting like, "Oh, what do you mean? What's going on?" And I'm just like, "What do you mean? What the fuck's going on, dude? You just told me you're gonna beat my ass because you don't know where your grandson is and where your son is." Well, instantly he calls me a liar, and that sets me off because I'm not a liar. You call me a liar, that makes me mad. I don't know why, but turn around.
Liar.
I am not, motherfucker. Well, turn around here. That set me off, and then we start getting in a bicker, and then turn around. Chad kind of cools us off, and then we end up setting him on a chair in the back porch. So,
So I could smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
So cool off.
So while he's cooling off, I decided to steal his Four Loco and drink this shit, so he can't drink it. You know, so I'm pretty much three deep. You know, and well, here at this time I'm a little tipsy. I ain't gonna lie. Well, we hear a big bang.
We both look at each other and we go, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Well, we go out there and his head is up against concrete. So automatically, I panic, and I go into this like, I don't know, state of mind where he needs to get off the ground. Um,
Oh fuck! Just say it, James. He's cradling him like a
yeah,
fucking little
yeah,
baby. He's sitting on the
yeah.
ground like, oh my god, oh, are you okay?
Pretty much
And
because
my pap's like, oh,
yeah.
nobody loves me. And
Well,
then at that time,
yeah,
I called. Before that, I called my dad and I said, hey,
yeah,
listen, Pap's here. He's fucking saying, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. Where the fuck's my son at? And I said, you mean my dad? He's like, yeah, where the fuck's my son at? I said, well, he's probably down the street fucking sleeping. It's fucking like 2 a.m.
yeah,
So I call him up. Well, while my fucking pap is down there being cradled by James, oh, pity me.
yeah.
At that time. Anyways,
I didn't
it
even
was just at that
realize I was
time.
doing this though. Really,
Yeah,
yeah.
you did.
No, I didn't.
Anyways, my dad is pissed the fuck off. He kicks down that fucking gate and comes over. He says, get your fucking ass up, and if nobody fucking loved you, why the fuck did we move you all the way up here? Why did fucking CJ go, which was me, go and get fucking flat tires, go get new tires, and continue to fucking go down there and move your ass up here. If nobody fucking loved you, like,
Yeah,
just trying to get the fucking point across, and he's still in a woe is me moment. So my dad grabs him by the fucking throat.
yeah. And I end up grabbing his dad in a full Nelson to pull him off, and and then turn around. We end up in the house. Well, somebody ended up calling the cops.
We don't know who it was. Years and years, I thought it was my wife called the cops.
Yeah,
'Cause forever I thought that,
yeah.
but it turns out she did not call the cops.
Well, turn around. As the cops are there, we're in there bickering, and Chad's kind of outside talking to the cops because they came straight to the back door. That's the weird thing too.
Well, yeah,
And
you know how they are. They'll separate everybody and ask them what happened and try
yeah,
to get the same story out of everybody.
well, as this is going on, his pap comes at me, and I take one finger, just pushes him like this because I'm so drunk that I don't realize how hard I push him, right? Well, I flip him literally, and he smacks his head off the damn stand, right? And your dad's standing there like, oh, and I just look at your dad and I'm like, I didn't mean to do that. Like, because that was your pap, and I kind of figured your dad would get pissed because I just, like, almost broke your pap's face. And he fucking gets up, and the cop walks in, and he goes, he hit me, he hit me, he hit me. And then your dad's like, no, he did not hit him. He just pushed him away from him because he was coming at him. And well, then I remember I'm flipping out in the front room, and the cop's like, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. I'm like, no, fuck that motherfucker. I'm about to whoop his ass. And then finally the cops told me to end up going to stay with Chad's dad that night.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I was like, hey, is there any possible way that my grandfather could stay somewhere else? And they told me no, that he had to stay at my house after all
Yeah.
that altercation.
But they removed me
And they removed you.
whenever he's the one that caused it.
And I went upstairs, and mind you, I had to work in like an hour. I went upstairs back to bed, and I only had these bifolding doors. I didn't have actual doors that swung open at the time. I had a bifocal door, bifocal. I don't know, folding doors. What are those called? Anyways, I had them folding doors. So anybody could fucking open the door. But I was laying there, and it was complete silence, and we could hear my wife and I could hear my grandfather talking to himself downstairs, which kind of freaked me out a good bit. I'm not going to lie. I was pretty worried about that. But nothing ever happened. Now, were you done with your segment of it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
To continue on, I don't know if you know about all that happened after this.
When he ends up disappearing.
Well, this was right before he ended up disappearing.
Oh.
He called the police. No, I'm sorry. Didn't call the police. He called Child Protective Services on us for abandoning him.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
CPS. This is before I had any kids. CPS showed up and said, there's an abandoned child. And we said, no. We don't have any kids. What are you talking about? They said, well, we got a fucking notification that there was an abandoned person. And we're like, no, we didn't, I said, maybe it was my grandfather. He said maybe we abandoned him or something. It turned out it was him. And what ended up happening was CPS got a hold of him and said, who is the person who was abandoned? He said it was himself, and that my dad and I moved him up here and abandoned his ass. That ain't what happened. A sheriff came in to his house and looked over the scene. I set up his TV for him. I set up his phone line for him. I packed the fucking fridge with food, and I set the clock on the wall. But that was about it. And he was pissed off that we didn't unpack all of his shit. Which,
dude, we had to pack it all.
I know.
So,
he had neuropathy real bad. I mean, I kind of understand, but we didn't abandon him. He fucking...
yeah, I know.
He caused the issue.
He caused all the issues.
He caused the issue.
That. Yeah.
So this led up to the sheriff department getting a hold of my dad and saying, listen, we think he needs to be checked in to Northwood, which is a mental health institution. So we ended up saying, okay, yeah, that for a little bit, that would probably be might help him out. Maybe get on some different meds, help him out. He went to Northwood, and like you said earlier, he played the dumb script. Like, what are you talking about? That didn't happen. And he got himself out by doing that. He
played the system.
Yeah, he played dumb, hardcore, and got out of it. And I'll never forget, he had us come pick him up. And when we went to pick him up, the lady said to us, she said, do you know how many people come in here because they have drank Four Locos and done crazy shit?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Four Locos specifically? And she said, yes, Four Locos specifically. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm staying the fuck away from Four Locos anymore. Jesus. That's insane how, like, one fucking alcoholic beverage can alter your mind that much.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, that's coming from, like, an official. Not just, like, some random person saying, man, yeah, them Four Locos fuck you up. No, this was an official saying that Four Locos, they've seen more people in Northwood who drank Four Locos and done fucked up shit. I'm like, All right then. Then then my grandfather disappeared. Um, and we found out years and years later he was in hospice. Um,
No, that's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about whenever he got drunk and ended up disappearing in the smelters for like 3 days. And that's the reason why he ended up locked up.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, dude. They ended up was looking for him down at the towers, and he disappeared for 3 days. That's the reason why he got kicked out.
Oh fuck, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's the reason why he got kicked
Oh,
out. Yeah,
I never knew why he got kicked out.
yeah. He ended up got so drunk he disappeared for 3 days, and here he was in the damn smelters. That's
But
the reason why the sheriff got a hold of your dad and said that he needed checked dead.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm
missed
surprised.
that part of it.
I'm surprised you don't remember that.
He, yeah, but anyways, he ended up disappearing and like not having any more communication with us at all. We tried to reach out to him over and over and over and over again. Like we tried at least twice a year to try to get a hold of him, and we were unable to locate him. And he ended up marrying a lady who is my dad's age, and she died and left things to him in her will. And after she died, he went in hospice, and that's when they called my dad and was like, "Hey, he doesn't have very much longer to live. His neuropathy is bad, and just yeah, it was kind of pretty terrible." And then that was a couple years ago. He passed away. But I will definitely always remember him. I remember being young and hanging out with him and stuff, and all the fun times. But the crazy times later in life, that was I mean, he was always a wild card from what I understand.
Hey, since you said the wild card thing, you should tell him about the horse thing.
Horse.
Where he came riding up on a horse when he disappeared.
Oh my god. That's not it at all. But I know what story you're talking about. Man, how did that story go? I can't remember.
I forget
It
something.
was him,
It
wasn't it?
Yeah, something.
They
about,
were having
something
they
about
would
they
throw
was drinking.
so they would throw big parties down in Fairmont and like just do like just benders all weekend, all week. They would just drink and have big ass parties. And one time he went missing. My grandfather went missing, and they had no fucking idea where he was. And all of a sudden, like 4 days of just being absent, he come up just riding a fucking horse up out of the woods. They didn't own a horse. Just a random fucking horse. Gets off of it, lets the horse go. That's it. I mean, I don't know.
That's funny as fuck.
Like, what the fuck? Dude,
That's random too.
random is the word. Random. Fucking everything's random. But yeah, my dad's side of the family, we're kind of fucked up. We
Okay.
we went down to my dad's So I'll just say this: we went down to one of our relatives' campground in
Yeah, okay.
Elkins, West Virginia,
I was gonna say we're gonna skip down the line now.
and we thought, oh man, this would be a nice little getaway because it's a campground. He rents it down there, like I said, in Elkins, and uh, wilderness and everything else. Well, we get to this campground. It's actually pretty nice. Um, then he comes stumbling out of his camper, drunk off his fucking rocker. I mean, fucking piss.
In
drunk.
his boxers.
In his boxers. This is the first time.
Don't give a crap because this is my first time even meeting him.
This is the first time James has ever met this motherfucker, okay? He walks over to James. He goes, "Hey, Biggin.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you Biggin from now on."
Yeah.
And he just called him Biggin. Even whenever he got sober the next day, he still called you Biggin.
Yep. I know.
"Hey, Biggin, what do you think of this?" Well, we're sitting there around the campfire. We just got there. And his dog,
Oh my
his
god.
dog is sitting there,
Oh.
just, minding his own business. He looks James straight in the eyes. He takes his finger and puts it on that dog's butthole.
Actually, before that, he flops his balls out, and he keeps doing it repeatedly. And the dog, this is how the dog ended up over by him. The dog comes over and like sniffs his balls, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and I'm just like, "Ugh, what the hell?"
I'll never forget.
And then next thing you know, he takes his fingers, looking like he said, he's looking straight at me, and he sticks it right on the dog's ass. And then he comes walking straight to me and goes, "You want to shake my hand?"
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, "No, motherfucker, what the fuck?" I said, "I'll shake the other." Well, I don't know if I'll shake the other hand.
He had cooked food before that.
Yeah.
And so he fucking didn't he make you a sandwich or some shit?
Yeah.
Try and give it to you after he
would not
done
eat
touched
that.
the fucking
Yeah.
dog's asshole.
Yeah.
And then he just ate it. I was like, man, this guy's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh man. That was
Yeah.
that was a good time though.
And then
when he got sober,
we got so
fucking
tore
normal.
up. I remember going in and crashing on the couch. I wake up wrapped up in the fucking carpet. How the fuck did that happen by the door? Like, how did that happen, Chad? Like,
I have no idea.
Like, it blew my mind so bad that it fucked with me for the next 2 days. I was like, dude, I don't even want to drink anymore. Like, how the fuck did I wake up in the carpet? Like, that was weird. Like,
I felt bad though because we were only staying there for a couple days because I had to work and stuff, and he wanted to spit roast these fucking chickens. He had this real nice spit roast set up. It had like 6 bolt. It had like 6-foot bolts from the coal mine, like roof bolts and stuff, and some straps, and like it was actually really nice. It was like custom made, and he really fucking wanted us to have some chicken. But this is the thing, man. He said, "Oh, we'll do it tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll do it tomorrow. Oh, we'll do it tomorrow." Well, then finally we were like, "Well, we're fucking leaving." And then the day we left, of course, they went to the fucking Kroger
and got the chicken.
and got the chickens and shit.
And he was so disappointed I was leaving.
Oh, I
But-
know. I felt bad. We haven't been back since. We need to
Oh,
go.
he looked right at us when we was leaving. He goes, "Make sure you bring Bigum back."
Yeah. Oh, dude, remember that fucking they were trying to get that pop out to work and it was like jammed,
Yeah,
the pop out on the camper.
yeah.
And he was up underneath of it. He was trying to fucking figure it out. We could not fucking figure it out.
No, dude.
Didn't he break something? He fucked something up.
remember we was inside pushing on it,
Yeah,
and they had
that's
a
right.
jack.
That's right.
Yeah, and I was underneath it, and he had me break a bolt loose or something like that. I forget what. Yeah.
That was a good little trip. I mean, I wouldn't mind going back down there, man. I was a,
Oh, it was the release module. That's what he had me break the bolt off of, whatever, because remember it was stuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the fuck this says. I can't read your handwriting.
Here, let me see it.
You can't even read your own
Hold
fucking
on, no, I'm
handwriting.
looking.
The fuck?
We're down to that.
What?
Oh, okay. These are two stories I have to tell.
Are these your stories?
Yes.
Don't involve me.
No. These
I
are
have to piss.
these. Oh well. Okay. Go ahead. If you want to, we can stop for a
You want
sec.
me to pee right here?
No, go pee.
You need me in here while you tell these stories?
Actually, tell you the truth, keep this clip because it's actually in the clip. Because the reason why is because it starts about the piss stories. But go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go piss.
I mean, one story is with you, but you're gonna have to wait till I get to that one.
All right,
But go ahead.
go ahead and tell your story.
Actually, I'm gonna start with the
It's
one.
all on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna start with the one. Well,
Oh, I'm gonna cross in front of you. Hold on a second. All right, go ahead.
well, I used to go to a camp, and it was for a church, and this was when I was younger. I mean, I used to be partly Christian, yes, but uh, I ain't even gonna get into that topic. But um, here we used to go to Camp Tomahawk. It was for Salvation Army. All right. And while I'm going to start actually with where I used to be friends with this boy. And well, if you went to Camp Tomahawk, you know that they had like pretty much like these big buildings where they're set up and they have like 36 beds or so, and the or 16 beds, or you know what I mean. Well, we would all sleep in one room and everything. Well, here everybody was sleeping, and me and my friend was up, and we've been up for like a couple days, and I was getting so tired that I needed to go to sleep. Well, here we ended up getting in a big old fight, and we started to fight because he kept hitting me with the pillow and everything. Go ahead. And he wouldn't let me sleep. And I kept telling him, I said, if you don't let me sleep, I'm going to beat you up. Well, we got in a fight, and, well, of course, everybody started getting involved trying to break us up. And, of course, he bites me. And that's because there was like 4 people holding him, and I had like 7 people on me trying to keep me from beating him up. Well, it got so bad that here that the Camp Tomahawk can't like headmaster pretty much came in and broke us up, and well, my friend ended up biting another boy at the same time. And then here he ends up throwing us in the showers and throw us in cold water to cool us off. Like literally, like I mean, these are big guys. I mean, like I'm talking about 8 foot guys and about 300 pounds. Yeah.
8 fucking feet
Yes,
tall?
I'm serious. I'm not kidding you.
You're
Like,
serious about 8 feet
yes,
tall?
I'm serious. Like these people that we actually
Well, you're a child at the time, so like,
it's probably 7 foot, but you get what I mean. It was about 8 foot, but
I mean, 8 foot tall.
no, I'm serious. These like
I
three three of these dudes were about 7 foot. I'm telling you, about almost 8 foot. 8 foot. I'm serious.
8 foot tall.
Yes, I'm not kidding you.
You gotta be fucking shit. Hold on
No,
a second.
I'm not shitting you.
Give
And
me a second here. Hold on a second.
what?
How tall is the tallest person?
Sultane Kosin is the tallest living person at 8'3". That's 251 centimeters. The tallest ever recorded is Robert Wadlow at 8'11", 272 centimeters.
I'm telling you,
Oh, there ain't no way they're
I'm
8 foot
telling you,
tall.
I've met some tall people. Like I mean, like
Not eight
tall, tall.
foot.
Yeah, about seven,
Not 8 foot.
something, 7 something. I'm telling you,
Mm.
they're about 8 foot. About it don't matter. It's just it's about that tall. You get what I mean? But whatever. Well, I don't even
I'm
know.
sorry, I fucking fucked you all up.
Yeah, you did.
You were getting thrown into fucking cold showers
yeah,
in
the
the
cold
gulag.
showers, and well, the cool was off and shit, and well. Here he ends up getting sent home though and everything, but I ended up staying. And well, here we're at this playground, and if you understand, there's a lake, and then it's about third 3 miles maybe to 6 miles away. There's a building, and that's where the bathrooms are. And well, I had to pee, and we're playing, and I'm a kid, I'm not thinking. Well, first I thought maybe I could pee behind the tree, and then I thought, well, maybe the little girls, you know, no, I shouldn't do that. So I thought, well, maybe I could hold it, you know. Well, no, of course that did not happen. I ended up going on top of the pretty much jungle gym, and here I'm getting ready to go down the slide, and instantly I pissed myself. Okay. And I didn't mean to, it just happened. And there's a girl behind me, and she keeps trying to push me, and she goes, go, go, go. And instantly she realizes like the darkness of the slide, and she goes, ew, he peed himself, And I'm just so embarrassing. Well, I ended up sliding down the slide, and then the person ended up taking me to go change. Well, I did take a shower and everything, but here, um, it was pool time. Okay. Well, this boy instantly kept picking on me,
Did
and
you pee in the pool too?
no, no, no. He kept picking on me because he kept telling everybody, because everybody didn't know I did it. There was only a few that knew. Well, here the boy kept yelling around and running around circles around me and yelling, pee his pants, pee his pants. Well, I tried to beat him up. Well, of course, he had a bigger brother, you know. So he goes whining to his bigger brother, and his bigger brother tries to come and beat me up. And he doesn't realize that I have 3 older sisters. So this is the funny part. A 18-year-old boy ended up getting beat up by a 15 and I think 17 and I think 13, 14. I don't know. I forget how old they are. at the time, but girls. So he ends up getting beat up by 3 girls in front of everybody. So we ended up getting sent home after that. But to continue with piss stories, if you want to, Chad, you can start this one.
All right, one time we were playing Spider-Man on the GameCube, and we were like really fucking tired.
Slap
We were
happy.
slap happy. We would always fucking stay up real late and play fucking games all the time.
Yeah.
Fucking out of our minds, delirious. And well, for whatever fucking reason, I said Peter Parker's got to pee.
And we
And
thought it so funny, man.
We started laughing. We're like, Peter Parker has to pee. Peter Parker has to pee. We're like, say it 10 times fast. Peter Parker has to pee. Peter Parker has to pee. And we were fucking laughing hysterically.
And I just stopped.
And James pissed in my fucking beanbag chair.
Yeah. Well, I actually told you. I warned you. I was like, hey, Chad, stop making me laugh. I got to go pee. I'm trying to get up and go pee. And it was too late. I pissed in the bag because I was laughing so fucking hard. It was so funny. Yeah.
I'll never forget. I walked out and I said, Mom, James pissed in my fucking beanbag chair. I had like 3 of them, but
Yeah.
you know what's crazy?
What?
I bought all that shit.
Yeah.
Like mowing the lawn for Foster Glass Museum. That was like my main source of revenue for a long time.
Yeah.
I'd trim the sidewalks and everything, like grass cutting and everything. And then do newspaper routes with Doug. I think I've always had a job. I mean, there was a stint where it was 2019, the worst year of my life, where I actually did not have a job for a while. And then I tried to get a job, and 2019 still fucked me by COVID-19.
Well, that's pretty much the last one I have on there. I mean, right at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's going to conclude our episode today. Pissing in a beanbag chair.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys liked today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and follow. Do whatever the hell. Yeah.
And trust me, there'll definitely be more.
Oh yeah. Yep. So until next time. Oh yeah, I definitely. That's something I do need to talk about at some point. 2019, worst year of my life. Anyways, till next time. Have a good one.